Hey parents, so it went pretty well today. I was really excited, lots of great kids. So we're going to, but it was a little bumpy getting everybody signed in. I do apologize. Um, there are several uh, logins that I need, unfortunately. They're all free. If you're ever prompted to upgrade or anything, you don't need to for anything in this class. The good news is that it looks like everybody has login one taken care of. That is, everybody logged into the classroom today, and that was one off your list. The next thing off your list is the myhaikuclass.com, and this one is going to create a situation where you don't have to deal with all these links and different accounts and things again. Once we get these all set up, My Haiku class is going to give you links to our class and tell you when the class time is. When the office hours get set up, it's going to have links there. All the assignments, all the extra links, everything will be on My Haiku class. So that's going to make things better. But you will need to set up, if you don't have Ruby and Prolog available on your local machine. I know we have some technical people who maybe have already installed those or gotten them all up. IDE1.com is a great solution. I'll show you how to set that up. And Tinkercad.com, I'm very excited about that one. I am sorry that we need all these. So let's take it one step at a time. So I sent out the email with one step at a time, and I'm going to log in to them. So here's the document that I'm going to send as an email. And on step 2 in there, there is a web page, and it says here. So what I'm going to do is just highlight that web page. This will get us to the My Haiku class. I'm going to copy it. I'm doing an incognito window because that won't carry any of my logins, and you can show it. It'll show up just like it'll look for you. And then I just paste that full website in here. And then it's asking you for an invitation code. That invitation code is that next code right here. Okay. And you're going to pop that right in there. Okay, and now the nice thing about this is that you can set up, I recommend setting up the student account first and make sure that's all going well, and then go back and set up a parent account if you want to have two accounts. The parent account gives you a different view on things and you can log in separately from your student, but the student account is really all you need kind of thing. So it'll guide you through setting up a student account. If you already have a My Haiku class account, a couple of my students have taken classes from you before, once you type in the code, it'll just, you're in the class. Good, you're good to go. Okay, once you set up that account, when you log in, I don't have a separate email, so I can't quite show you what that would look like. But let me go back here. Your thing will look slightly different than mine, but not terrible. Okay, so if I go to my classes, it'll look like what it looks like when you log in. Come on. Okay, or it won't. Come on. Maybe if I go here. There we go. Okay. So when you log in, you will get a page like this, and you will have all the classes that you're in. These are all my classes, so there's a lot of them, but I'm not teaching all of these right now. These are old classes that I left open so people can download their records. So the only class I am teaching right now is code and how it works. I'm also going to have a special summer random thing that's just for fun. So when you click on that page, it will take you to our central Haiku place. Now, the good news about this is we have things like web links in case you get lost. So your student doesn't have to remember that it's IDE1 and Tinkercad. They can just come here and click on these after you've set up the accounts for them one time. Okay, and then we'll be there. It has assignments. It has a summary of what we learned in class today. And it's going to have the extra video link will be somewhere over here, and then these are extra videos to for your student to watch ahead of next Wednesday. they should never stress about like, oh, I wasn't able to watch all the videos or I'm not able to do all the homeworks. I know that there is a wide variety of what this class is going to be used for. Some people really want a lot of assignments, a lot of homework. They want to dive in and do it. And some people, you know, have a ton of activities and they're just going to show up to class. That is totally fine. The grading is basically if you tried, I give you full credit, and if you don't submit anything, you don't get a 0, you just get a not submitted. So basically, you get 100% for all the homework you turn in, and so it's not a scary thing. It's given due dates, but you can always turn something in late. Even after you've seen somebody do it, it's fine. It's fine. But look what we have here, and this will be important. We have the calendar. The calendar has links to the class time. So if you click on this guy, now the time on my thing is, this time is in Central. I am in Central Time, so it shows up on my thing as Central. I don't know what it shows up on yours. But if you lose the class time link, it's right there. We're going to have, when I find out when on the schedule we can have them, I'm going to add up to 4 hours of office hours where they can meet with me and just do pair programming or talk about other sciencey things. There will be a different link for those, and those links will show up in the calendar. You can also click on the assignments that are due, right? So it's all kind of right there for you. Messages, I'm going to add Heather, our assistant teacher, and so when you send a message, you can send messages to me. The students will be allowed, as long as no one violates the good and positive communication, the students are allowed to message each other directly. That way it hides their email information, and they can come through me, you know, parent to parent. If we need to set up an actual communication between the students, I'll probably talk to them about that in the next class period, about what the rules are, internet safety. To get somebody's real email address, you really need to have adult-to-adult conversation. The activities lists, you know, all the stuff. Grades aren't really all that issue. Pages are where you find most of the stuff. So you can see here's a page for today. It has our class recording. You can listen to the class again. It has assignments. It has web links, class syllabus, and extra information. The Arduino information is just extra stuff. We'll talk about that a little bit in a sec. So this is extra stuff. You do not need to buy an Arduino for this class. You don't need to buy a single additional thing or pay a single penny for anything else for this class. But these are some good things to look at. Okay, so the next thing on the list. So after you have gotten onto the MyHaiku class, you can follow the link. You can follow these web links if you get lost. You need to sign up for IDE1, an account for your student, and then just click that they stay signed in, and Autodesk's Tinkercad. So let me show you what those are. Okay, again, click stay logged in, and you'll be a happy camper. Okay, well, I don't remember what, I'm on a different machine than I was. I don't really remember what my ID was. So let's see if I can figure it back out. No, okay. So, did I log in with Facebook? Let me try that. Might have logged in with it. I did. Okay. All right. Or it's making a new one for me. That's fine. Okay. So why IDE1? The reason why IDE1, oh, this is my codes. Okay. Is because you don't have to install an app to do Ruby. You don't have to install an app to do Python or C or Java or Prolog. So originally this class was going to be Ruby, Python, and one other. It looks like most people didn't get the update. If your student still wants Python, send me a message. It's easy for me to add that back in there. But I changed it a while back to, because Ruby and Python are so very similar, so I changed it to Ruby, C, and Prolog. And the C we will be doing Arduino. So your student can go here, they can choose a language. So they just go up here and choose Ruby for the current stuff. They type in their stuff, they hit IDE1. They can, once they've made a file, they can save it.